Guys, what's up? Here we are into an amazing view. Look at this where I am. Look at where the fuck I am right now. More places to come soon and more talks to come soon. And this place, alright, this is perfect. And it's a very kinda cloudy Sunday, which you always want to love your Sundays. For me, the idea that I have Sundays in my head is always sunny, especially here in my hometown. But there is something in appealing to this. I don't know what to say. An appeal, a huge appeal. Very hot day, very hot weather, and we're into an amazing place. It's kind of mountainous here, so I love it. And why am I saying these kind of things? Why am I chatting bullshit right now? It's a very simple reason because sometimes you need to be able to get away from the city, to get away from the craziness of life, to get away from all these stupid thoughts that come to your head. Sometimes being a barbarian is kind of good. It's a really good thing. And the more thoughts I have and the more thoughts I do, the shittier things go. Kind of recently, like at the time that I started to make the videos, I very rarely think. Like, really think. And the reason is very simple. If you think the only achievable effect that you have in your head is to always circle around to five or six thoughts that they're negative. I was checking a video from Chris Voss, which is the master negotiator. You know, go ahead and check him out. He's amazing. And he studies a lot of neurology and other kind of forms of psychology, which I'm not subscribing to all of them, but he's very practical and accurate the most of the times. And he says that 80% of the time what we think is negative. And my friend, I'm asking you this. Why the fuck do you want to have negative thoughts in your head? And this is my question, and I got the answer. The answer is just to stop thinking. And how you practically stop thinking is by having fun when you're into the flow, when you're into present to the moment. And there is no better way to be present to the moment if you just play and if you have fun. You see, life is not a caricature of our results. This is a lot of people, what they think, very high achievers, what they think that we are our results. I don't believe we are our results. We cannot explain so many infinite seconds of life just only for our results. And if you want even infinite hours of our lives, which they're definitely measurable, but who fucking gives a shit? Who's gonna measure them? Really, like, you're losing the point. Life is so much valuable, so much. And the results are just a small part of the whole equation that it's you, the whole equation. And this comes very much in contact with one of the time that I've entered into a church. I'm kind of religious. I'm Orthodox Christian. I'm trying to be an Orthodox Christian. And for the past 6 months, I was very lost in my life. Lost, I mean, I had my job, I had my girlfriend, I had some of my friends. I'm not staying into the place where I want to, 100%, but still, there's awesome things to do. But I was needing help at that time. A lot of people, they need help even though they are doing very well. But I've decided to go to a priest and to do a confession. I mean, it was Easter at that time, so it's good to have a confession. And one of the biggest problems I faced It was apathy. It was just pure lack of movement, lack of entertainment. I wasn't surprised with anything. I was just existing. And a lot of people they say that apathy with enlightenment they seem very very similar on the outside, but on the inside is completely different. I do agree. And I've asked his help. I've noticing that I am completely apathetic. Completely. I don't feel anything. Denial of actually feeling something. What should I do? And he explains to me in the best sort of way why I'm apathetic, which I'm not going to start with this. But he gave an explanation that it's far different and further from anything else I've heard. And most probably you haven't heard this. The most of the people who I bet watching this video, they are into self-improvement, or they have been one in their lives, and I've been a lot. And he says, without actually saying him anything about self-improvement, he says that life is not an RPG game. He didn't say exactly, but he actually said about the game. He doesn't know what RPG is, but life is not an RPG game where you're leveling up your stats, and once you've leveled up, you're just full to go. Christian life and what you should aim for is a life that, how no matter what you do, you're not able to save yourself. Only Christ can save you. So it doesn't mean not to try, but you're playing in the wrong game. You're playing a game that you try to level up, but the point is not to level up. The point is to experience life and to come close with God, to talk, to be able to communicate. And when he says to talk with God, if you're not Christian or not religious at all, take it in a point to try to find an inner communication, an inner feeling, a deep, deep intuition for who you are and what are you doing and what everything else is saying to you. It's meaningless to go and do stuff and tasks that they have nothing to do with you. It's meaningless. Leveling up feels meaningless if you're not doing for the sake of something greater. And for me, there is not greater result rather than to actually live a life, to live an actual life. For me, the biggest flex, what I want to say to my kids is that I had a fulfilling life. You're not going to live forever. You're not. And if you try to, you're a fool. So, having a fulfilling life and living is some sort of legacy is good, but actually get into it, hit your head into the wall, and move on like a brute force to clown yourself by having good time and good fun and clown other people too. This showcasing that it's a huge joke. What we're doing here is a thing. It's fantastic. And you should try that too. I'm not gonna go any deeper into this. There's more videos to come, more deep videos. These videos they're more for your appetite. They're the appetizers. They're not the main meal still. But they will come. And just have in your mind that at this moment of time, life, it feels like a lie. But life isn't a lie. And no matter how other people they want to put us in a simulation, to get out of the simulation is to actually to get out from your head that is ruling you. And how you do it? Just by have fun, dude. Have fun. It's not that complicated. I will see you soon, motherfuckers. Have a nice one. Bang.